Okay, warning, and I'll make sure I put the sign up there. This is about my child abuse. So, between the ages of 12 and 14, I was like the town slut. I would sleep with anyone, and I did. And I'd sleep with anyone almost anywhere, and I did because I wanted to be loved. I wanted to be accepted. So, by the time that my dad had left, I had been I I'd stopped going over to his house, of course, because he's gone. And I'd spend summers with my dad. My dad was where I went for the summers, vacations, things like that. So with dad gone, I now started spending more time with my step niece, which is my stepfather's daughter's child. She's 6 days older than I am. Anyway, so her and I started hanging out together, and her and I started talking about things. And I told her things that her grandfather did to me without mentioning that it was her grandfather that was doing them to me. And she was, I guess you want to say, intrigued by it all. So I started spending a lot of time with my step niece since I no longer saw my dad. And we would we would do some really weird dances as kids. And we'd sneak out of her bedroom, and school was hard. And she gave me that release I needed because she was a very big girl and nobody really accepted her because she was so big and I was thin as a toothpick. And nobody accepted me because of my lifestyle, I guess you want to say. But school was very hard. There were times when the girls would throw me in the bathroom and start hitting me and trying to, I guess you want to say, flush me down the toilet. And there was this one kid, as I escaped, I literally ran head into his chest. He was tall. And his name is Steve. And Steve had like three or four goons, and I call them goons in a light way. I love them now, but back then I was scared to death of them. And all of a sudden, Steve said something. I really don't remember because it's like in a fog, right? Steve said something, and it's like all four of his goons kind of surrounded me. So between the five guys, I was like in this circle. And the girls come out of the bathroom, chased after me, right? And they stopped when they saw Steve and his goons. And he's like, "Don't you have some place to be?" or something like that. He was like a grade ahead of us or something. And the girls mumbled and took off. So Steve kind of became my protector while in school. And I don't know how we remained friends. I really don't. But he did help me on that.